Hello, fellow brands. Are you having trouble connecting with today's youngsters? Is your social media strategy failing? Do you want to contribute to the absurdity that is our world right now? Why not try being relatable?
Hi, I'm Trish McBurger, and you're watching.
When I go online, I love to see my favorite brands interacting with each other like old pals. My favorite flavor of capitalism is when it attempts some form of humanity to distract me from the fact that these corporations are actually just trying to sell me things. When they speak my language, the language of memes and internet depression, I feel a little closer to these faceless corporations and can forget for a moment that they made $845 million in profit last year without paying any taxes. It's really quite something, isn't it? We've had mascots for brands for years, but for them to be attempting to be normal people online is taking it to the next level. Denny's is not just a diner, they're also my buddy, sent from Twitter ads composer. It's a great strategy. I mean, it works. These posts often go viral and give these companies the equivalent of millions of dollars in free advertising. It's also a strategy that's already getting stale because, like all advertising, once everyone starts doing it, it's not so special anymore. There's something to say for the idea of a brand attempting to be a person, especially now that the reverse is also happening.
A personal brand will enable you to meet interesting people and unlock disruptive opportunities.
A personal brand is how people perceive you. It's like your online persona.
One of the things about building a personal brand that's tough is to not look like a jerk who's building their personal brand.
Maybe it's something about the combination of how capitalism forces us all to be hypermarketable versions of ourselves and our tendency to anthropomorphize literally everything. But if we all put on permanent masks, people and corporations alike, we all become style without substance. We become a thing that looks like the thing people want, but doesn't actually have anything on the inside. At some point, it doesn't even matter anymore if we're actually human. Just that we're the right amount and flavor of human to sell in the market. It's not about being authentic, it's about meeting all the stylistic requirements to appear authentic. No one's under the illusion that it's not all about profit and success, it's just that we like to take that poison with a spoonful of sugar. Rob Horning writes in his 2016 essay, Mass Authentic. Authentic things, then, are not those goods that evade branding or commercialism. Rather, only brands, only things for sale can be authentic. When we all become things for sale, who even cares anymore, right? Is it a brand? Is it a person? Can you even tell the difference? Brand or person? We are here today with an actual toilet.
It's me.
Garfield.
Hello to all my fans.
And a small human child baby.
Salutations.
We're going to be so disappointed when the aliens land and they don't want to fuck us.
Brands can't say fuck. It's illegal.
You're all right. This is Mara Wilson. Brexit is a mess, nobody cares. Instagram goes down for 10 minutes and everyone loses their minds.
Just such an uninspired tweet. I would never post something like this.
Well, you're correct. This is Burger King somehow.
Oh my god.
Why save the day? Why not just get rid of it?
Like, if this was like an edgy tweet that someone made, they would have gone back and make it a lowercase letter at the beginning.
Okay, well, good point. This is Moonpie. Toilet wins this quiz. Congratulations, Toilet.
I'm winning in the eyes of God.
Yeah, that is true.
The underground swingers party had opened up possibilities none of them would have ever dared to dream of. The air was filled with the smell of sweat and positive user engagement. In the corner, Starbucks could see Nike making out passionately with Twitter. Her heart skipped a beat, but then, still pulling Twitter's blue hair, Nike gestured to come closer. Nervously, Starbucks approached. Starbucks felt both of them putting a hand on her shoulder. She hesitated and looked at Twitter's features. She had never done anything with another brand, but the thought of how progressive and queer inclusive this would make her seem pushed her over the edge. While their lips were still touching, Twitter guided Starbucks' hands to... Oh my god. While their lips were still touching, Twitter guided Starbucks' hands between Nike's sweatpants. Starbucks paused and turned her head towards him. I'm gonna turn your grande into a venti.
Siri, how to put on gag of ball. Hi gamers, it's me, your internet mom. Look, all I want is for you to know that this is not normal. Like, what even happened? The internet used to be the space of freedom where everything was possible, where you could meet new friends and escape the poisonous infestation of advertising. Not Gillette adopting watered-down feminist language by telling men to be better even though they still charge a fucking 20% ping tax. Not Potbelly telling people that everyone who doesn't like brands on the internet is a misogynist.
Oh, there she goes again, rambling about nostalgia and how the internet used to be better in the good old days.
That's not...
You really think you can end capitalism with some kind of artsy online video? Your utopian cyber fantasies aren't inciting any significant social change, you know that, right?
Shut up, disembodied voice of my inner criticism. I just want you to know that these kind of communities still exist, and new ones are growing every day. Some places, like a certain Twitter alternative, have all the benefits of making friends online without any brands trying to colonize the space. Places where actually progressive ideas are growing instead of this neoliberal bullshit where the only way I can support a progressive idea is by voting with my money for some old method, no character wokeness. Places where queer identities are actually celebrated instead of turned into rainbow capitalism. So, if you're feeling sick of being just one single voice against a system that's too big for anyone to grasp, I guess I just want you to know you don't have to do it all by yourself. The memes!